is going to be your daily. It is tarot, it's Lenormand, it's channeling, it's fun, I guess. It is energy that tells us what is coming here in the next 24 to 36 hours from whenever you watch it, not from when it was uploaded. Sometimes it happens that day, sometimes it does not. But they tend to be chronological. Also, these readings don't answer questions that you might have, but rather things that might actually happen to you or around you or stuff you see on TV. It's a little bit uncanny. I need to plug in. I only have 5% battery left. Plug it in, plug it in. There we go. All right. Better tell us something good. I know. Everybody's feeling good from the yoga. Okay, we did our protective bubble. All right. We're key. Block good, harness. What is it? Block bad, harness good. I can't remember. So I like to use the fairies. All right. There's all kinds of stuff happening on the channel. All kinds. Just check it out. Private readings and all of that. Good morning. It is almost, the sun is out. Okay, spring is coming. And you know what that means. I'm about ready to go to the nest. And so we will be recording from outside all summer. We'll be doing yoga from out there too. All right, it's going to be amazing. Here we go. All righty. Guides and angels from our tribe. Sweet pea, apple of my eye. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. The healer. Come on. I don't know why I was going to take it off screen. Where are you going? The healer. Healing of the mind and the body and the spirit. I think I'm in love again. So about that, you have, first off, my jukebox is going crazy. All right, I'm getting all these little sound bites of different songs, but you have the piper too, and the piper's very musical, right? But I always see, or not always, but often see this piper as Eric on The Little Mermaid. Right in there, he's thinking about something is the piper. It's music, it's harmony, it's order. It's also seduction, but it's almost like he's being seduced or has been. And the word seduce, I mean, it sounds rotten, but what does that even mean? Done had his heart stole, something like that, right? It's the piper. There's just someone, it might even be like, especially because this particular healing angel, all right, there's a lot of places that it's able to heal mind, body, and spirit, but the heart there is the most prominent, and it might be that someone is having their heart decalcified. Someone who initially had a blocked off, cold, like, this is not happening, I'm not doing this. All of a sudden, it's not even like all of a sudden now they are, it's all of a sudden now they really want to. Even if they're afraid. The compass, that's my point. I found the way. I know this is like, I know what I want. This is someone who has been thinking and healing and letting this compass go around and around until it finally hit north, or it found it calibrated correctly. And then with a calibrated compass, you can go anywhere you want. right? And I think that's what this is about. The beaver. Magnifying glass. And the coffin. So someone in this scenario may have been discouraged for a while. But they kept on trying anyways. They kept on having hope anyways. They examined the fine print. They went and found out more details, and it was like every little with their little gloved fists, every little thing that they found out about this person that they're thinking about was just better and better and better, right? They found the Empress at the other end of the freaking rainbow. Why was I saying that you may have felt because I think this is a quiet person. They might go in when they get all, however they get. They may have been going through some kind of upheaval in their own home space. A real upheaval. And in the meantime, it's like this feels like no contact at all. There has been no contact. This is someone who's just been playing in the wind. You may have heard from them, but there's been no physical like contact. It may have been through some kind of screen. 3 of Rods, 9 of Rods. Yeah, they've been blocked off because they've been going through stuff. 9 of Pentacles. They haven't been offering anything because they've been going through stuff. I just want to keep being like, they've been going through stuff you don't even know about. Someone tried to maybe go back and fix something, or they tried to like make something work or keep something alive, and whoever they were doing that with made a joker of them. I want to be like, you made me look like a fool or something like that. And then in that moment is when they decided exactly where happiness was. And then now here we are. Right? Oh, I didn't even realize this. We have the Emperor and the Empress out. This is your pair. Nobody is confused now. Tell me about what this instance is then with these two people. Look at that. 6 of Rods, Ace of Cups. That's reciprocated. Right in the pocket. I dropped the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. I dropped the Ace of Cups and it fell out right on top of the Emperor and the Empress. The deal is sealed. This is like that moment when Ariel gets to go and be with him. She gets her legs or something, or he gets a fin. I don't remember what happens. Long story short, they get to be together. So tell me about what this instance is. And it might be because they also, we talked about before, is they weren't going to let anybody in. Their behavior feels surprising. Transformative. Like, it makes you feel giddy. There's something about their change of viewpoint. Their behavior is sus. Like, in a good way. they're just giving you so much damn attention. Like, they just are. Something about, like, they love me even with all my flaws. I think this person has, like, I don't know, they feel like they have flaw. They feel like they're flawed. Tell me about this tower that they're going through that they didn't share with us. Five of Swords, a betrayal, the High Priestess, the Emperor, well, first of all, you may have been able to feel it. I always see this as lighting a beacon. Like, I need help. They may have, like, reached out, or in one way or another you just felt it. You may have even have responded to that. Like, do you need help, or what's wrong, or are you okay, or what can I do for you? It's like they got trapped in a situation. I don't know. It feels like imprisonment or whatever. I just want to keep saying they got trapped in a situation. I don't want to, and it felt really, there's a moon door right there. Like, it felt tricky. Like, it was tricky to get through or to get around or to get out of. They were trapped in a situation. But in that whole time, didn't we see that this morning on Castaway? We were talking about Castaway, where they look at your picture, right? But you don't know any of this is going on. You're completely blinded right now to their feelings. Are they going to expose any of this? Or, because so far all we have is, it feels like they just, what was I saying? Their behavior is different. They're behaving wildly different. Tell me about some things that happen, like, to some of the wildly different things that they're doing. It's extra attention for one. Yeah, 8 of Rods. And fucking shake and bake. They're being wounded warrior with you. They're just there. Everywhere. You can feel their presence. And it's making you really happy. I mean, 6 of Cups. Ace of Cups. You should know that wherever this person is, whether this a relationship or a job or a physical location on the world, this Emperor, wherever they are not happy with where they are. They really just want balance, and they're not happy. I don't know what this is, what they're so unhappy about, but you can kind of feel it. I heard I miss you too. It feels like, because you have the Tower, 10 of Swords, and you're like, but then you have 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. It feels like the end to all of the being blinded to this person's feelings. I feel like that's over. Yeah, wow. Ace of Swords, you get to know. You really get to know. Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords. You get to know how they really feel. Your Temperance, they think you're perfect for them. Which, don't get me wrong, everybody has flaws. But when you talk about someone being perfect for you, the Magician, and the Empress, they're going to do, they want to, okay, so what is the purpose then? Let me keep out the Emperor and the Empress here. But what is the purpose then of this person? I heard they've decided they want to act, so they are. Madam, please. They just are ready to get something going. They've waited, they've thought, and if there's something about their heart space being decalcified or opened or whatever, or what did the upheaval quote in their life, did that end something? Temperance, it regardless of what happened in a situation that you're not involved in, it has tempered the situation for you. Put it that way. All right, so then what happens later on? It's like 8:39. King of Wands. Two of Rods. Someone is becoming like, I don't want to say obsessed. I mean, I saw the Devil, but they're definitely overthinking this, right? But it's more like, it's the King of Rods, and they're like, I'm giving them the world. It's like, I'm gonna give them the world. This is, somebody might get hurt wherever they are. And they need to, like, I don't know. It feels like someone is, because it's Judgment, the Two of Cups, and the Four of Rods. And also the World. You keep getting all of these really awful ending cards, and then bam, the sun comes out. Like, they are coming in fucking hot to heal this or whatever. It's like, I'm going to give them the world. It feels like there was a moment in time where it feels like someone may have gotten hurt, or they, like, blew out a knee, or, you know what I'm saying? And they're like, it's like they're thinking about, let's say you're on this, like, hunting trip or whatever, and you blow out your knee, and then you go to the hospital, and you have your surgery or whatever, and you're like, okay, in 2 days I'm going home, and you're thinking about, while you're laid up in bed, like, who is going to be around you? And someone's like, I wanted to be with them. Yeah, endings come with new beginnings. That's exactly what it feels like. It feels like home to me. The High Priestess, the Emperor, the Sun. Fucking shake and bake. They've decided to do this, so they are. Especially with the Healer coming out first. And look at that. On the split. It's the King and Queen of Rods. You guys are on the same fucking page. All day. You just are. And then I just flipped over the zombie deck, and you have the High Priestess here. It's like knew something was coming, you knew something was afoot, and it's unraveling right in front of you. Tell me about this thing where they get like hurt, or somebody's hurt, or I don't know. It feels like somebody's like straining really, really hard to win. There's all these victory cards. Whoa. The swans. Yeah. Tell me about this, all of this conversation over here. Whoa. Whoa. New beginning. Waterfall. I don't know where. Balance. I think that what's got me so confused here is the vibe that it feels like in this communication, okay, it could be a letter or an email or just whatever. It feels like someone has thought long and hard about life and what they want and where they can see their future and all of these things. Long story short, they want it with you. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. She got friends on the other side. The Empress. This person could be a King of Swords. Doesn't have to be. All right, any other time frames? It's like early. We got a Romeo on the table. That's what I'm saying. I think that wasn't the moons, the new moon reading, that was kissed by a love bug. That's what this feels like. You might get a good morning text. Someone might say something to you that's so fucking sweet that it makes you like, woo! You know, you ever felt like that before? You're like, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm just being honest. It's real hope for the future. Sweet pea, apple of my eye. You're the only reason I keep on coming home. You might find out that this person's really intense. Like when they've decided to talk to you. Okay, this could be someone totally else. But when they've decided to talk to you, they're like, blah, 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 blah. They're just chatty. They're chatty Cathy. Which, okay, I'm just saying it feels different. It feels like they're acting strange. And of course, like if you're single and you're watching this, then these are not going to be lovers, but rather other people that are around you. If it's Six of Pentacles, it's back and forth reciprocated. Like you're happy to be talking to this person. You might get some sad news about a King of Cups. You might also get money. Some kind of money. Like if you were waiting on money, or like if you're, so you might just get like a big donation or something like that. But it feels like it's just a bunch of things. There's a looming feeling that there is some kind of loss somewhere. But I keep wanting to say something along the lines of someone else's loss is your gain. King of Rods. Look, on the split, Ace of Cups, Six of Cups. You know this person? You had no fucking idea this was coming at you, but here it is. It could be some kind of inheritance from some family member that you no longer speak to or haven't spoken to in years. Like at least 4 years, something like that. And they were like juggling whether or not you should what? Ace of Cups. Somebody else's loss is your gain. Like, I don't know how else to say. What was this ecstasy and joy thing where you're like, oh my God, and I was like, they wake you up with the best news ever. They want to do that to you. That's their strategy. Bam. Like, they are hunting you. They're obsessed with you. They are determined to be with you. Period. What's this text? Don't kid yourself. Start to notice this person's pattern, okay? And get to know them. Especially if you have like this thing where you push people away, if you think that they're like too good for you or something like that, this person is going to keep coming back. They just are. They have for a long time. I don't know why you wouldn't think they still would. But here they are yet again. Right? Ease into it. Just ease right on into it. Because things are about to get really good. Alright? Can I get one card, please, for how we're going to be leaving? Five of Cups. Temperance. Ten of Swords, but this particular Ten of Swords says traitor. It might be about Pentacles. But you'll be alright. Like, you'll be alright. What's the Ten of Swords? I'm like, you'll be fine. What is it? You might just really feel like you want someone to come to you and they're not able to or whatever. There's just a lot of talk about having to have strength. What was the what was all that? Ten of Swords. It feels like it's about money, but I don't know what that's about. Can I get some kind of other indication for what the money thing was that we're upset about? It's because you, whatever it is, because you love the person. I'm draining myself. So, but someone else's loss is your gain. All right. That is all I have for today. All kinds of good stuff is happening in the tribe. Info for that's in the box below. I don't even know what we talked about. I'm going to have to rewatch this back. Okay. And I'm going to be doing Scorpio today and maybe Sag. So watch for that. And I might do a PJ party tonight. You guys know how I get around new moons. I get real sleepy. So if I'm awake, I might come back and do the PJ party for you. Okay? I will let you know. Till next time, have a good one.